Hey guys, welcome to my tomato jungle, right here in Portugal in zone 10B. We've had record-breaking June, some extreme heat, temperatures well over 100 degrees for many days, but as you can see, this jungle is looking awesome. Plenty of fruit, the plants are healthy, and all this due to the trellis structure you can see above. That was a game changer. And it was all built using reclaimed materials. The tubes were part of a shelter, a boat shelter that got destroyed in the last storm. The galvanized steel wires was reclaimed from my own garden, and even the paint was free because that's what a friend of mine uses on his boat every year, so he let me have a bit. As you can see, the tomato jungle is 5 meters long by 1.5 deep and over 2 meters tall. Of course, these were leftovers, the tubes, so the max length I had was 2.2 meters, which wasn't long enough to make it this tall. So I had to do some extra welding, but and again, all this was for free. All I had to buy was some welding electrodes. So let's have a look how I built it. So the longest tube I've got here is 2.5. That doesn't allow me enough length to drive it into the ground and make it rock solid. So I'm gonna weld a little bit to the tree support and we'll go from there. As you can see, I've welded two already. Not the best looking welds, but they are solid. And the most important thing, they are straight as well. So to ensure that this ends up straight, I use a steel angle. Okay, now for this cross section, I want this to be removable, so I'm going to use some of those pieces there. As you can see, this was part of the original structure. These go in here quite nicely, and the storm literally ripped this apart. Okay, need to trim this off. Now I want this to be more or less square, so let's okay, this might be the trickiest part now. Get this thing plumb. Okay, that's 2 meters 20. And now that I see that all the pieces fit together, I'm going to take it all apart again, drill the holes for the galvanized wires, and probably paint it before I put it back together again. Okay, now I need to reclaim some of these wires. They're all around the garden. They're not being used, most of the spots. And also on the vines, there's one there that I want to remove, and I'm gonna reclaim that one too. Okay, I've got 3 wires now. Let's see, this one is long enough though. Okay, it's time to tie the strings now, and I will do this plant which is on the front row first because it's easier to capture, but then I'll move to the back ones first, okay? So I want 2 to 3 per plant. Like I said, I want 2 to 3 stems so I can get plenty of foliage and help it cool down during the hot summer here in Portugal. Okay, that's one done. 19 more to go. Right, now you know how I built this. As you might have noticed, in this garden, everything I make, it's done on a shoestring basically, and this was no exception. This was actually free, so I'm quite happy with the result. I do need an add-on though. I need to put a shade cloth there because it's August now. Temperatures are over 100 degrees most days now, and even some 210 are expected. So I don't think the jungle itself will be enough to shade all the fruit. As you can see here, this more exposed fruit, this is already sun scorched, so I need to act quick. Watermelon and everything here in the jungle. And if you like the content, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the projects. See you soon.